Hello, today I'm going to show you how to complete an audit using the Meg app. So the first page you'll see is the login page. So if we start by adding our username and password, and click login, to take you to the welcome page. So here you can select your institution and your ward. And then click the blue button. And now we're ready to start the audit. So if we click on the first section, you can see the list of questions. These are all currently highlighted in red because they are required fields. So you need to complete the question before submitting your audit. If you do not do so, you won't be able to submit it. So as you can see, I've completed all the questions, so I'm now ready to move on to the next part. And you can do so by clicking next. And as you can see, this part of the audit is now completed. At the top of the screen, you can see yes to all and an NA to all button. This means that if all the questions were compliant, you could auto-populate yes just by clicking this button. If this part of the audit was non-applicable, you can click the NA to all button and it would auto-populate NA. And click next. So if the question was non-compliant, you would select no. And when you do so, an add issue button will appear. You can describe why the question was non-compliant. Select the room. If you wanted to assign this as a task or action, you could do so by clicking here. You can also send them an automated email by toggling this on, and this will provide them a link to the action. If you wanted to change the due date, you could do so by clicking the date here. By default, it's currently 2 weeks, but you can change it to any day you want. You can add a picture by clicking the blue button, and you can take a picture if your device allows by clicking the green button. Click confirm. So we've created our first issue. On the right hand side of the screen, you'll see a comment box. So you can add a comment to each of the questions. By clicking next. So on the screen, you can see that I've only completed 2 of the fields and the rest remain blank. These are mandatory fields, and because I've started this, I need to complete it at some point. But if you got called away on urgent business, you could save your progress by clicking the blue button at the bottom. And you could close your screen. When you log back in, if you click on the top left-hand corner, the 3 lines, you can find your data by clicking Save Data here. As you can see, here's your audit and the time. So we started this one, so we'll click on Edit. And now you can carry on your progress. So if we click on the last field that we were completing, you can continue working on it by clicking the pen icon on the right-hand side. And as you can see, we're back where we were. So we click Next. If you want to continue on with the audit, you'd click Add Form, which means you add a new observation. And as you can see, it's taken us back to the main page. We can now proceed with the rest of the audit. So as you can see, you don't need to complete all the fields if non-applicable to you. I've skipped these 2 here. And if it's ready to submit, as it is, you can click the top right-hand corner and click the next button. So as you can see, this is our submission page. It's giving you a compliance figure. This is because some of the questions we answered no. You could find your issues here by clicking that. You can change the start date of your form. So for instance, if you started this yesterday, you could change the date, you could change the time. And you can also change the end time and the end date too. If you wanted this to be sent to yourself via email, you do so by toggling this on and then click submit. And as you can see, the audit has been submitted successfully. And you can continue on and complete another audit by clicking the new form button here, which will take you back to the welcome page. So in the top left-hand corner, you'll see the 3 lines. So any unsubmitted data, you can click on Save Data and there it would be. So you can continue with this work or submit it. You'll find all the issues you've created appear here, as you can see. You can start a new form by clicking here. This will take you back to the welcome page. And if you wanted to change the settings, you'd click Settings. So the refresh forms function is very important. So sometimes we make minor amendments, or if they've been requested by your side. And to find the latest version, you click here. And this will download the latest version of the form. And here you can change the scale if you required it. Okay, and that's everything. So I will end the session by logging out. Thank you.